Meow. Hey, Benmiro, thank you so much for the follow. Hi, everyone. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Juice World, and what are you doing in chat? That's crazy. Hi, Harrison. Hi, Etho. Hi, Emilio. Yo, thank you so much for the 5. Oh, thank you. Amelia, thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. And Marino, thank you so much for the prize up. Mwah. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello. Don't bring your mango cult nonsense here. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying when I say that, that's totally fine. It has to do with some random Discord inside joke thing. You're alive. Thank God. I'm really happy I'm alive too. Elliam, thank you so much for the prime. Hi, Todd. Mwah. Thank you so much for the prime sub. Luan. Hi, Luan. When you die, I get your wallet, gang. I did put it, like, whenever I write my will, I did say that Luan could have my literal wallet. Not my money, but, like, I literally have a wallet from when I was in middle school, and it has Totoro on it. And I got it from like Hot Topic one year for like a birthday or something, I think, and it is now gonna be bestowed upon Luan when my time comes. Thank you so much for the sub. Mwah. And thank you guys so much for all the follows. Hi, how are you guys? Hopefully better than I had been. This past weekend was not my how I expected it to unfold. I was planning on streaming and starting to hang out and like get back to it this weekend actually. But God had other plans. So what happened? It's not random. Dodoro, hi. Yippee. Hi Eric. Hi Lippy. What the Wigma? Hi Maxed Out. Good to see you doing all right, Fro. Also came from your Insta. Well, hi. I hope you like it here. I hope those of you who it's like your first time here today. I see a lot of first time chatters. Hey first time chatters. Hey baby girls. But hey, what's good? I hope you guys like it here. I hope it's I hope it's chill here, you know. I think it's pretty cool. I like it here, so you know, hopefully you do too. Hey, thanks Queso Cookies, guys. You know it's bad when Queso's Cookies is worried about your health. Jetnik, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. What if you wanted to stream, but God said you still need your Markiplier arc? Dude, if you understood, thank you for the follow, Sakura. If you guys understood the like reference I was making on my story, because they literally, okay, I'll give you guys a story time on everything that happened and why and when, but I think I might be in my Markiplier era. I'm quite worried. I hope it doesn't happen again anytime soon. But if you guys don't know, Markiplier is a YouTuber. He's a gaming YouTuber. Polar Bear, thanks for the follow. And I grew up watching Markiplier. Markiplier was like the same era as like PewDiePie and like Cinnamon Toast Kin and like I don't know. That just like that golden era of gaming YouTube. And Markiplier is really known for like Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Speaking of which, the number 2 came out in theaters and I can't watch it. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Arkason, thank you so much for a follow. But the goats of you, the Bite of 87, that's Markiplier's voice. And the thing about Markiplier, if you don't know, he is always having health issues, and he always like will get ready to come back to social media after he takes a little break, and will somehow end up in the hospital every time. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. But so that's kind of what I was referencing when I posted on my story. Deeksha, thanks for the follow that I'm in my Markiplier era, because I just came back from taking a break from social media and I ended up in the ER. So, hi Smiling Frog, hello. Hey, so I just got here. Are you okay, Hannah? What happened? I guess it's about time that I run you guys through the rundown, I guess. The rundown of, this timeline of events. that happened this weekend, and ease some worries, maybe add to your worries. Salty! Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, how are you? Guys, freaking Salty, he was here. He was like one of the people in our community for a good year or two. And I haven't seen him in like a year. Everybody welcome him back. Hi, C Breezy, thanks for the follow. Mark is in a constant state of return. I think I might be in my Markiplier era. Emilio, I might be in a constant state of return. I hope not. I'm really worried about it. I really hope not. Speaking of comebacks, no, literally, speaking of comebacks, Salty's here all of a sudden. How have you been? I was happy with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. I have a huge crush on McKenna Grace, so I was happy she was in it. I haven't seen it yet. Don't give me any spoilers. I don't think I'll be able to see it in movie theaters, unfortunately, as much as I want to. As you guys know, I freaking love the movie theaters. Bobby1, thanks for the follow. The movie theaters is kind of like my therapy. But much more fun and usually less, crying. But, yeah, long story short, and I'll get into it. I'm just waiting because I put a pizza in the oven. It has 3 minutes left on the timer. I put a pizza in the oven because that's my dinner tonight. And so I'm just kind of like, I don't want to get started into the story of how I ended up in the ER this past weekend and what that was like and how traumatic of an experience that was. I don't really want to get into it until I go get my pizza, so that way, like, I don't have to be interrupted middle of the story. So give me about 3 minutes and we'll talk about what happened. Hi, Isaiah, hello! Dude, yeah, it has been ages. Where have you been, brother? Now you gotta do 1020 mode. Wait, what does that mean? 1020 mode. Time to get cracky on your first YouTube series and then your first screenplay. I actually played the game that Markiplier's making his screenplay out of, Iron Lung. I'm very interested to see how that goes for him. I bet you it'll be a many years project. There's no way it'll be done soon. I don't know whenever he's planning on releasing it. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm okay right now. I do have a few medical things that I have to start making appointments for and worrying about and getting into. But we'll get into that here in a few minutes, and I'll tell you all about it and why. Also, speaking of horror games, because Iron Lung is a horror game, the one that Markiplier is making the movie off of, there's a couple horror games that I have in my wish list and a couple video games that I really just want to stream and play. I just want to play them, and so I'm probably going to be streaming me playing games a lot more again. Drake, thank you so, like, a variety of games. Drake, hey, W sub, let's freaking go. 44 months is insane. Mwah, thank you so much for the sub. Hi, Motblah, hello. I'm excited for Iron Lung. Me too. You played the game, so you'll understand the movie, maybe. I don't even fully understand the game still. I feel like it could go so much deeper than that. Contained thrillers aren't easy. I really want to catch it in theaters. Are you talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, or are you talking about what Markiplier? Is he planning on putting his movie in theaters? Hi, Poopy Boy Sub. Thank you so much for the sub. Mwah, W sub. Hello. Do you like that emote, Luan? I made a bunch of new emotes. If you guys like them, you can use them, I think. I don't know if they're like tiered emotes or not, but I think they're cute and I drew them myself. I've been really into art recently. What's up, gang? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like bide my time because I really want to tell you guys what happened in the hospital. But I have to get literally 1 minute left on the timer, and then I can go get my pizza out of the oven, and then I can get into the story without you guys being, like, stopped midway through what happened. Scary games. Dude, I want to play a lot of cozy games, scary games. I want to run through... Deltarune is going to have a new chapter come out soon, and I haven't played any of Deltarune yet. So, thank you so much for following Nerd Dad back. So, I kind of want to play through Deltarune before the new chapter comes out really bad. And then what's it called? Dispatch. I heard about, like, that came out while I was on my break from social media, so I haven't played it. I haven't touched it. I don't know any spoilers. I don't know anything about it. So I kind of want to play Dispatch. I started a Baldur's Gate run with my friends. So I might stream it sometimes, you know. Dark Horses, thank you so much for the follow. Hi Ren, hello. So Hannah, are you gonna answer my text, or did you text me? I didn't see a new text from you. Oh, the timer just went off. I'm gonna go get my my pizza. My pizza. I'll be right back. Give me but a moment. I have my Minecraft dog keep you company. One moment. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? I just got One Piece for now. One Piece? The One Piece is real. I got one slice of pizza for now. Just because I know that I'll be talking way too much to be able to eat. As you guys know, I have a problem, and that problem is called I talk way too much. I've been watching for 5 minutes and immediately understood what the ADHD tag is for. That's really telling. That's unfortunate, but also really funny. Hi. How do you say Kyoki? Is that how you say your name? Hi, Crash. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Dark Horse. Kyoki. Welcome in. Kept talking to Albie about when we played. When we played what? Are you not? You're probably responding to someone else. Where's the black content creator hashtag? I wish I could talk that much. It's both a blessing and a curse. Like, I love that I can talk a lot, because it fills the silence. But I've said this to my friends and I'll say it again. I'm the most socially awkward person there is. Like, I am so talkative and I'm a total social butterfly. I love people. I love talking to people. I love being around people, but I'm also super socially anxious and like super self-conscious sometimes, and really like socially awkward. Like, I get awkward really easily. That's part of why I talk so much, is because I'm awkward, and so I end up just like filling the silence out of awkwardness by oversharing random things about myself that nobody asked for and nobody cares about. But yes, exactly. Yapology, Uber. Show us the pizza. It's only a slice. It's just it's a oven, like you throw it in the oven pizza. It's pepperoni, and then I put like some beef on it. It's pretty sad. Thank you so much for the follow. How do you say that? DJ Rutin. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi, McTerror. Hello. Oh my gosh. I want to play Arc Raiders so bad, y'all. I really want to play it. I think I'll probably play it this week. Is that something you prayed about? Is what something I prayed about? My social awkwardness? Yes, plenty of times. Which is the ginger critter tag. Oh my gosh. When I traveled to, when I went back home for, oh, this is kind of loud, I feel like. Thanks for the follow. Oh, wait, no, it's a sub. Yo, Nerdmac, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Mwah, W Prime, thank you so much. Aw, thanks. Yes, story time. Okay, I have so many stories in my head to tell you guys. Um, Hello. Thank you, Nerd Mac. Oh my gosh, welcome in. Hi. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you guys probably read the title and you're probably like, Hannah, what the heck? Are you okay? Or you saw my Instagram story and you were like, Hannah, what the freak? What the helly? What the heliante? Blake, thank you so much for a follow. I think it's supposed to be Blake. And you might have saw that this past weekend I was admitted into the hospital. I was taken to the emergency room. Um, yeah. So that happened. And you know what's funny? Here, I'll run you through how it went. What about pizza with Chick-fil-A sauce? I put Chick-fil-A sauce on pretty much anything. Honestly, it just sounds like you have a sweet tooth. Chick-fil-A sauce is really sweet, so I feel like it works with pretty much anything. You're gonna get me off topic again. Um, she's too much of a baddie. She had a baddie overdose. Oh, thanks. Aw. Wait, that's actually kind of a compliment. Hi, Matt. Okay. ADHD, we're gonna put you to the side. It is story time. Feel free to continue chatting as much as you want, but I'm gonna lock in on giving this story time of why I was in the emergency room at the hospital this weekend. So Friday morning, it was beautiful. I slept in. I wasn't feeling the greatest, but like not like bad. I was just a little groggier. I was extra sleepy. So I just slept in. It was about 12 in the afternoon. It was about lunchtime when I woke up. I slept in really late. I rolled out of bed, put my glasses on cuz I wear contacts if you didn't know. So I put my glasses on. I took 2 sips of water. And then I walked over to my bathroom, brushed my teeth, and really that's it. I just brushed my teeth. I walked over to my bathroom and I brushed my teeth. And then I decided to go make my morning coffee as per usual because as you guys know, I have an addiction to caffeine. It is a problem. But not a problem I'm willing to address quite yet. Or give up. No, Apple, I see where the issues lie. This is going to be a long story. I'm giving you guys the extended version. I'm giving you guys the entertainment premium story. I mean, like, what the heck else are you going to do? You're watching Twitch, bro. If you don't have the attention span for premium stories, go on YouTube Shorts and watch the Am I the A-hole Minecraft parkour Reddit posts that are AI generated. Okay, so so I went to go make my morning coffee. If you guys don't know, I have like a little espresso machine, so there's a couple steps to making my morning coffee. I go ahead and I look out the window and it's snowing. It is so cute outside. Go Hanks, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, probably and also really important detail, Nick was over today. Nick was there this morning. So Nick was in the living room hanging out. While I made my coffee, I looked through the window. It was snowing outside. It was so cute. Thank you so much for the follow, UA. It was the first day it started snowing. I live here in Utah. There's mountains and stuff. I looked outside and it was snowing. It was so pretty. I was so happy. It was such a good start to the day. I was so excited about today. Thank you for the follow, Gradora. And so I was like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And Nick and I were yapping and we were laughing. And then I started to feel a little crampy. Now, this is normal. For those of you who don't know, I've been diagnosed with endometriosis, which if you don't know what that is, it's a womanly issue where you know how women have their period once a month where they bleed from their uterus and it causes cramps and pain for a woman. Well, endometriosis means that sometimes when your uterus is shedding, it's shedding in the wrong places, so it's causing scarring and extra bad cramps. So usually when my period hits, when my first day of my time of month hits as a woman, I usually am bedridden for the day anyways. I usually take a lot of painkillers and I don't really do much that day anyways. I like whenever I used to work, I used to have to take off work for the day. That's how bad it usually gets. So I'm used to a lot of pain. I'm used to a lot of cramping pain in that area. All that being said, I started to feel my cramps coming on. So I was like, okay, well, yeah, let me look at the date. Yeah. It looks like I should probably be starting my time of month. This is it's probably just my period. I'm just starting my time of month. I'm cramping. This is normal for me. I'm in pain, but it's normal, you know? And so I went and I took a couple painkillers because I always have to take painkillers because it's that bad. And then I was going to finish making my coffee and make something to eat for breakfast real quick so I wasn't having painkillers on an empty stomach. Thanks for the follow, Goose Candy. So I took the painkillers. I went to finish making my coffee so I could get started on breakfast. Thanks for the follow, Enders. I don't even get into, I don't even finish the first step of making my coffee. I'm, not even halfway through the first step of making my coffee, and I start to feel woozy. I start to, feel really faint, like I'm about to pass out, and my cramps start to rile up. It starts to hurt a lot, really fast, and I'm like, okay, all right. This is, you know what, this is normal, kind of, this is a lot faster than I'm used to, but, I probably just need to lay down, so I look at Nick, and I go, hey, I need to lay down, and I just kind of beeline it for my bedroom, and as I'm on the way to my bedroom, this is gonna be TMI. If you do not like TMI situations, do not listen to this story. I do not know what TMI is. I talk about anything and everything. Chug, thank you so much for the sub. W sub. Mwah. Thank you so much. So lock in, rockin'. All right. Drisky, thank you so much for the prime sub. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Mwah. W subbies, yay. TMI, tell me immediately. This guy gets it. So just girly stuff, just girly pop stuff. So as I'm beelining for my bedroom, I'm feeling faint. My cramps are starting to hurt a lot, really fast. But you know what? The painkiller, I already took painkillers. They'll kick in. I probably just need to lay down. As I'm heading towards my bed, I realized that, I didn't usually I go to the bathroom immediately when I wake up every morning. It's just, part of my routine, I guess. But I realized I still really had to go pee. And I kind of felt like I had to poop really bad. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just go use the bathroom. I'll go use the bathroom and then I'll lay down. So as I'm heading to my bed, I go ahead and make a pit stop at my toilet. And this is where the TMI happens, okay? Thanks for the follow, Stevie. And so I make a pit stop at my toilet and I poop. It's a normal poop, nothing crazy, just, all right, but this is important to the story, so I have to tell you. I'm sorry. Bobby, thanks for the follow. So, as I'm pooping, thanks for the follow, Buko, my cramps are hurting really bad, so I kind of have to, I'm on the toilet, and I have to, hunch over like this. I have to be hunched forward because I'm literally in so much pain right here. And then thank you for the follow, Sorlex. But then I started throwing up. I had to throw up. And since I hadn't eaten anything or drank any water, I was just throwing up stomach bile. Nothing was really coming out. I was just throwing up, pooping, hunched over. It was awful. But you know what? I thought maybe, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the hydrate, Dark Forger. But in my head, I was like, maybe I got food poisoning. Maybe I ate something bad. Maybe it's just a combination of food poisoning and really bad period cramps. I I keep like writing it off. Like, one thing about me is whenever I'm going through extreme pain, like whenever it's like a small pain, like something that doesn't even actually hurt that bad, I over exaggerate. I'm a big baby about it. But if it's something that's actually extreme and intense and a really big deal, I make it so small in my head for some reason. I make it not a big deal. I tell myself I'm over exaggerating. I could be dying and I think I'm over exaggerating about the pain. Anyways, so I'm telling myself, oh, it's not that bad. I'm just over exaggerating. Like, it'll go away. It'll calm down. It's just bad right now. I'll be okay. My first impression of you, honestly, fire. I love it. Thanks. Breakfast, thank you so much for the bits. Funny first impression. This is where it gets bad, chat. This is where it gets bad. And this is TMI. Oh my gosh, okay. It's kind of mortifying. All right, so since I'm leaning forward to the trash can to throw up, and I can't throw up to the side, right? Because it just hurts too bad that I have to be hunched over forward. And I'm pooping, so I have to be on the toilet. I, for some reason, decided to take off my pants and put that, because I wanted to be able to put the trash can in front of me. And if I didn't take off my pants, I would have ended up throwing up on my pants. So this is important because it's to paint the picture of how bad this really got. You'll understand in a moment. So I'm half naked, pooping, thank you so much for a follow, throwing up, and hunched over with the worst cramps in my life. And then all of a sudden, I'm still feeling faint. Like I start to get like these cold sweats. Like my body is physically sweating, and I start to get like really feverish, and I'm like almost losing consciousness. Like I feel my body getting like super weak and I'm almost passing out, but I'm like holding on to the wall trying to stay like, you know, alive and awake. And I finish going to the bathroom. I finally finish. I wipe. I'm done. I'm done going to the bathroom. I try to get up, and because I am so faint, and because I still feel like myself hurling, and I'm getting feverish, and I'm like, my body starts shaking, and I have all these like cold sweats, I fall to the ground, and I'm laying on the tile floor in my bathroom. Now, mind you, it's snowing outside. It is negative degrees outside. It is freezing outside. I'm usually someone who doesn't really care for the cold, and this bathroom in particular in my house gets the coldest. It's the coldest place out of all of my house. It is the same temperature. That tile floor is the same temperature as the snow outside. Whatever temperature it is outside, that's the temperature of the tile floor. I am running so hot and sweating and feeling so awful that this freezing cold, ice cold, like literally ice cold tile floor feels nice to the touch. Thank you so much for the follow, Missile Man. Anyways, so I'm laying there in my bathroom floor, half naked, shaking, faint, sweating, feverish, and the pain in my abdomen, like where my cramps were, started hitting to a point where I was just hyperventilating. Like I could not breathe very well. I was freaking, like I couldn't. Whenever I go through pain, I usually talk. I usually talk through pain because it helps get my mind off of it. And as you can tell, I'm a yapper. I was quiet. All I could focus on was breathing and trying to stay awake. I managed to call out for Nick. This is mortifying because Nick came in and he had to witness me like didn't even flush, poop still in the toilet, vomit still in the trash can, half naked on the floor, shivering, sweating, burning up. Like, he put his hand to my head and he said that I was literally burning up. And when he saw me, he told me later that I looked green. Like, I looked like I was like dying. Like, I looked pale and green and like awful. He has, and like, so like, I'm in so much pain that I got to the point where like all of my care about embarrassment, I don't even care. I like, that's how bad it was, that I didn't care how embarrassing this was. I don't have a lot of money right now. I wanted Nick to call 911 and get me an ambulance. That's how heavy the pain got, where I didn't even care about how much an ambulance cost. And on top of that, I was ready for them to take me without any pants on. I was ready to go to the hospital like that. That's how bad the pain was. And I could barely talk or breathe. Like, that's how extreme it got. Like, it was so extreme, the amount of pain. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, imagine you're in so much pain that you don't even care that you're butt naked and like, you're like, I don't care. Strangers can manhandle me all they want. Just make the pain go away. Like, that's the level of pain I was in. I'm like getting feverish. I am getting cold sweats. I am holding on for dear life not to pass out from the pain. I'm realizing that all of this, I find out later from the doctors that nothing else was wrong with me. So all of this, all of the feverishness, my body getting extremely feverish and hot, my body having cold sweats, my body shaking and shivering, almost passing out and throwing up. I was throwing up not because I had a sickness, but because the pain was that bad. The pain was so bad that I was passing out and throwing up out of pain. And my body was shaking and like turning feverish just because it hurt that bad. This is why I painted the picture, because I need you to understand that the level of pain I was experiencing, I cannot compare anything to it. So you just have to understand, I was okay with like that. Like, I couldn't think. I was just trying to breathe through it, and my body was like freaking out from the pain. Anyways, hi rodeo lover. Hi, welcome in. All that being said, I'm trying to fall asleep right now. What an incredible good night story. All that being said, I was like praying and stuff. Like, I was literally like, I couldn't even cry. Like, I didn't even have the energy to cry because I was focused so hard on not passing out from the pain and breathing. And Nick managed to, the godsend that he is, managed to get pants on me, and he handled it so well. Nick was so calm. He was so calm this entire thing. Like, he was freaking out internally, but he handled everything so well. He picked me up and carried me. I was fully limp. I didn't even want him to touch me. Like, I was in so much pain. I didn't open my eyes. From this point on, my eyes were closed. My glasses were off. My eyes were closed. I had no shoes on. I was in PJs. Hair not brushed, no shoes on. Nick picked me up. I was a limp body, put me in the back of the car, and floored it to the urgent care. Because I guess, honestly, I understand, like, you're in a freaky for some reason, he thought the urgent care and the emergency room was the same thing, which we find out later it's not. Thanks for the follow, RJ. So he floors it and gets me to the urgent care. It's snowing outside. Nick, thank you so much for the raid. It's snowing outside. Nick pulls up and he's like checking in on me every now and then because I'm like going like I'm going quiet, and that's not normal for me when I'm in pain. Like, that's how much pain I'm in. He's like literally worried that I'm gonna start like seizuring or something, I think. And so he's like checking in on me every now and then on the way. He gets there. It's snowing outside. I'm in my PJs barefoot with blind as a bat because I have no contacts or glasses. He carries me into the urgent care, and they immediately come and like give me like a wheelchair, and they put me in this wheelchair, and it all feels so blurry because I was just in so much pain that none of it really like like it was all such a blur. I was so focused on the pain. I was trying so hard to stay conscious because the pain was like starting to gear up. I was like green color. I was discolored. Like the pain was like it surpassed level 10 pain. Like it was horrendous. And oh my gosh. And so I couldn't even sit up in the wheelchair. I was like falling out of the wheelchair because I had no strength in my body. I couldn't hold myself, and like it was so painful. It sucked that bad. Crash, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you so much for the prime sub. Mwah, thank you so much. They get me back to like the back of the urgent care. The doctor is there, the nurses are there, and they look at me and they're talking to Nick and they go, "You need to take her to the emergency room. We can't handle this. Like, we do not have the stuff we need to take care of this. Take her to the emergency room, to the hospital." And so Nick, as quickly as he can, gets me, puts me in the car with the help of the nurses, and floors it to the emergency room. He like pulls up to where the emergency room is. I'm pretty sure he parked in the handicap area and like put his emergency lights on and took me out of the car, still barefoot, like being held by this man in my PJs, barefoot, in pain, trying to, like, I still haven't opened my eyes since we left the house. I'm in so much pain. They get me into the hospital, they admit me, and they take me back. Thank you so much for a follow, Chase. For some reason, out of nowhere, I start to feel like the slightest bit of relief, where it went from like a level 15 out of 10 pain to like a level 10 pain. Thank you for the follow. And that was just enough for me to feel like I could at least use words again. And as soon as I felt like the slightest bit of relief, like I was sobbing, I started sobbing, and my body was literally like shaking uncontrollably. And I was literally like, I turned into it's so more like, it was so traumatizing. I literally felt like I turned into a little girl. Like I was literally saying like, "Mommy, Daddy, please." Like I was saying that over and over again, even though like I don't even have a dad, bro. Thanks for the follow, Rebel Child. I just wanted to like, I was just in so much pain. I became a baby. And like, they got me back there. I have tiny veins, right? I have really tiny veins. They have to use pediatric needles on me, which are kids' needles, because my veins where they would prick me are so tiny. So they pricked me like here and then here and then here, and they couldn't get the IV in, so they had to get like an ultrasound x-ray thing to literally look deep into my veins here to like be able to they had to literally like x-ray or ultrasound or whatever it's called to get the needle into my veins so that they could put me on an IV, and they gave me morphine. This is my first time ever having morphine, and oh my gosh, the relief I felt, I like went from like a level 10 pain to like, I could finally like breathe. It was the first time, like, since I woke up, really, that I was, like, breathing and not hyperventilating. Mind you, I haven't eaten anything, and I haven't had any water. I'm super dehydrated, like, so, they put like Zofran, which is like an anti-nausea drug, because apparently when your body goes through like that kind of pain, you're usually afterwards, your body will get really nauseous. So they gave me Zofran and morphine and whatever IV, fluids that they had so that they could rehydrate me and stuff. Because I hadn't had I had like 2 sips of water that day. I tried to have 1 sip of water at one point. I don't even remember when, but it somehow made it worse. So they ended up, once I was like feeling better, they ended up keeping me at the hospital all day because they weren't sure of what it was. Like, there was a few things it could be, and they were worried about what it could be. So they needed to make sure that if I needed to, like, they were worried I had to go into surgery. Like, I wasn't allowed to eat or drink anything, and I was just vibing. And they gave me an ultrasound to, like, check my uterus area. And then they had to do, like, a invasive ultrasound. I'm not going to explain what that is. And then they had to do a CT scan, and they put this, like, liquid in my IV. It's like, I forgot what it's called. It's like contrast fluid is the name of it, I think. And it's so that, like, whenever you go through the CT scan, they get, like, it makes your blood or whatever, like, more contrasted so they can see things better in your body. And it was really weird. It made, like, it felt like I had, like, a chemical aftertaste, and then right here felt, like, super hot, like it heated up in my chest, and then like it, like, flowed throughout my whole body, and, like, it kind of made me feel like I peed myself. I didn't, but the doctor said that would happen. It was a really weird feeling. I do not care for it. And then I had to wait another few hours. Thank you so much for the sub, Lolo. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. Unrelated, but contrast fluid makes your balls feel hot as a guy. I could see that. I could see why. I don't know, because I don't have balls, but yeah, I could understand. Yes, it heats up. Can't confirm. Why is everyone confirming this? And y'all get mad at me for being TMI. Y'all are funny. Anyways. So I was... Y'all are stupid. So I... the tennis ball emojis. I will need to try that, guys. So... I'm waiting for, like, hours. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't drank any water. My phone is about to die. And Nick, man, he is such an angel. Like, literally, this man is a saint. I don't know what I did to deserve this man. He sat with me through all of it, and he called my mom, and he called his mom, and he answered every question. I didn't have to talk to the doctors at all. He answered everything for me. He took care of me, and he sat by my side the entire time, and he didn't eat anything yet that day either. He was starving just as much as I was. Like, I was starving, and so was he. And I told him when I was feeling better, when I had the morphine in my veins and I was feeling better, I was like, hey, like, you can go get food and come back. Like, I'm going to be here a while. Like, you know how American hospitals, I don't know how it is in other countries, but it takes so long to do anything. Like in between, like it took like 4 hours to get the results from the CT scan back. Like, they held me there for 4 hours doing nothing. I like... And a nurse checked in on me once during those 4 hours. Anyways, he literally was like, no, I'm not going to get food. I'm going to sit here. Like, I'm going to sit here and wait and make sure everything's okay. And once they release you, like, we can go get food together. We're going to go together to get food. I'm going to cry. It was really sweet. I freaking love him. He was, like, I cannot ask for a more dependable man. Like, I felt more safe with him than my parents or my family. Like, I wanted him there more than anyone else. I love this man. I don't know I do not deserve him. I don't know what I did to deserve him, and I love him so much. He still annoys the crap out of me all the time. But I love him so much. He is such a saint of a man. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much! Oh, guy who loves Jesus! Yo! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs! Let's freaking Man, how did I still not get a sub yet? This is crazy. Fred needs a sub, y'all. W Soups, good soup. W Soups. Subbies. Okay, back to the story to finish it off. They ended up coming back and telling me that the results were basically what had happened was Emilio, thank you so much for the sub. Mwah, thank you. That basically what had happened is I had a cyst burst and rupture in my ovaries. And basically it's really common that women have cysts on their ovaries. This is a somewhat common thing, but usually these cysts are really small. They're really, really small, and it's not a huge deal, and it might make your cramps hurt a little more when they do, like, rupture on their own, and it's chill and it's fine. But they're usually really small, so it's not a huge deal for people. Like, my mom has had 2 small cysts rupture before, and it left her bedridden for the day. Like, she was crying in pain. My mom was crying in pain from the pain of a small cyst bursting and not able to move all day. I apparently had a large cyst. Thank you so much for a follow, Outcast, that had bursted and ruptured. And everything that I had experienced, the passing out, the cold sweats, the feverishness, my body uncontrollably shaking, turning green, just all of it was from the level of pain that had caused me. It was simply because of the pain. Like, that's how bad the pain was. And my body was freaking out because the pain was so awful. And had the reason I felt such relief other than the morphine was because it ended up rupturing all by itself. Had it not done that by itself, they would have had to take me into surgery and surgically remove the cyst. Luckily, I didn't have to go into surgery. Praise God. Yeah, I don't even know how I stayed awake. I don't know how I stayed conscious because the pain was at a level where I couldn't speak and I couldn't move and I kept almost passing out, and I literally thought to myself, I'm not suicidal, y'all, at all. I literally thought to myself, like, during the peak of the pain, at one point, the thought crossed my mind that it wouldn't be a bad idea to die right then. Like, that's how bad the pain was. Anyways, praise God, I got released. Everything was fine then. And Nick took me to In-N-Out after, and I got 4 patties. 4 patty cheeseburger with everything on it, animal style fries, and a chocolate milkshake after that whole ordeal. Because mind you, I hadn't eaten the whole day. I didn't eat until like yesterday evening. And I also didn't have any water. I was so dehydrated. I drank so much water after that because they didn't know if they would have to do surgery on me. So for the whole time they kept me, I wasn't allowed to eat or drink anything. Yeah, I finished all of it. It was so good. Dude, my body used so much energy. Whatever I went through, it like really drained my body because when I was leaving the hospital, like, this was like a scene from like a freaking movie. I was barefoot in my PJs, blind as a bat. I didn't have my glasses or my contacts, hair unbrushed, bleeding through my pants, by the way, because I once again, TMI, I couldn't put a pad or tampon in or anything because I did also have my time a month on top of all of this. So my favorite PJs got ruined. I was just like, so covered in a bit of blood, in PJs, hair unbrushed, blind as a bat, barefoot, walking out of the hospital. when they finally let me leave with the like thing from the IV and the hospital band. And the reason like Nick didn't like carry me out of the hospital or something, like it was kind of confusing getting out of the hospital because I'm really blind without glasses. Like I legally am not allowed to drive or anything when I don't have contacts or glasses in. It's super bad. Yeah, and the reason Nick didn't like walk me out is because he went and got the car and pulled it up and heated it up because it's snowing outside. And I'm barefoot in PJs. So, unfortunately, like all's out well that ends well, right? Except for the fact that there's a few things that like still come after that, unfortunately. I'm not fully in the clear yet. I'm fine now in terms of like, you know, I don't need to be in the hospital or anything. But slip-ons? You mean slippers? I have slippers. Just I was in such a medical emergency that there was no time. Like we literally just got me to the hospital as soon as possible. Like that's how big of a deal it was. Is that like Poopy Boy Sum, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Also, I didn't say thank you to Milla for the Prime sub and Noodle for the 20 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Mwah. The hospital should have given you grippy socks. I think I asked for them and then they were taking too long or something. Or no, I think they ended up giving me some. But at the end. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for the subs. It means a lot. So I'm not entirely in the clear, unfortunately. The one downside is, well, so when they did the CT scan, they actually got back to me, and the doctor at the hospital told me that it was pretty mandatory that I schedule a follow-up appointment with my gynecologist, my OB/GYN, to really like look into my feminine health, like my ovaries, because this could happen again. It could, if I'm not on top of it. Thank you so much for a follow. But also at the same time, there's nothing I can really do to prevent it, and except for like catch it early. And there's nothing I did to bring it on. Like I didn't do anything to cause it. It's just simply unfortunate. And then the second thing is, you guys know how I've talked about how I bloat really bad. Like I have stomach issues, I have tummy issues, and I've not gone to a doctor about it or anything. I've kind of just put it off a lot. I try to eat a little bit better or something, or move my body more and just drink a lot of water, and I just, you know, hope for the best. Well, I've been putting off looking into it, and after they got the CT scans back, they noticed that there were some issues, for lack of better words, because I don't remember exactly what he said, but basically, I have to go do appointments with a GI doctor, a gastrologist, the doctor for your stomach and intestines, because I might have, there's multiple things that could be wrong. Thank you so much for follow something. And what my mom thinks it could be is ulcerative colitis, which means you get ulcers on the inside of your stomach often, and it causes a lot of pain and bloating and stuff. So I don't know yet. I still have to go to those doctor's appointments. But anyways, all that being said, praise God, my health is okay, but, and now I don't want to get emotional, because I'm sure a lot of you people probably went through this too, like, especially if you're in America, you probably know that our medical system is not the greatest, and it costs you a lot of money to go visit the emergency room. And it costs you a lot of money to go through all these medical checkups and get CT scans and all these things. And as you guys know, I just took a month off of social media, which is my income. And I did mention to you guys previously that, you know, not to worry about it, but I was financially, like, I had enough for rent and stuff. Like, I'll be okay. But financially, I'm not doing too hot. So I'm just like, I've just been like, really anxious because I have to worry about my health now, and I have to start going to all these doctor's appointments, and I don't know if I can afford them. And so that's scary. And then also, ever since that happened, anytime I feel cramps, I get like really scared because I get so like anxious that it's gonna happen again. Cause like, it was so scary to go through. Like, I'm fine now, but it was like really, really scary. And so anytime I feel any sort of like cramping, I'm getting like really anxious. And then apparently, you know, with my intestine and stomach issues, one of the biggest factors of like ulcers and stuff like that, or even cysts and stuff, is stress. And so I'm trying really hard not to get stressed, but it's just really hard not to be stressed or anxious. So yeah, like, I don't know. It's just weird because I went from being financially being able, like, I used to like this past like couple years, like I went from like, you know, when my friends or like my family, like my sister and stuff, or like if they were going through something, I would send them money or like help them out with groceries and stuff like that. And it's really weird to go back to that because I grew up really poor. It's really weird to go back to that sense of like scarcity where I went to the grocery store this past week and I was like scared that my card wouldn't go through. And I've not felt that in a very long time. And it went through and everything's fine. But yeah, I'm just like so anxious. Like, I just keep getting so stressed, and like I'm trying so hard not to think about it and to calm myself and be like, you know what, God's got my back, he has a plan, it's gonna be okay. But I keep like falling into these thoughts of like freaking out. So when you get back to a better place financially, take an appointment with a financial planner and advisor. Yeah, I know I need to. Don't stress, it can look bad, but God will always take care of you and provide in ways you never saw coming. And I know that, but it's also one of those things that like you can know here, but it's hard to like fully believe it, because obviously I wouldn't be anxious if I fully believed it, but I want to believe it because I do believe it. But anyways, no, I haven't. I'm actually gonna look into that, Toby one. Nick has been helping me with stuff. But it kind of sucks because, like, my family doesn't really have money to help me out. So, like, I can't, like, lean on anyone, which is fine. But I'm leaning on Nick, and Nick has been really awesome in helping me. And, you know, I still am so blessed. I have a roof over my head. And I get to hang out with you guys. But, I'm just thinking a lot about, like, I guess I'm stressed about work, because I thought I would start streaming and, like, getting back to work and Uber, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh, thank you, Uber. Mwah. W gifted, let's freaking go. It means a lot. But, I really thought I was going to get back to it sooner, and obviously it got delayed. So I'm trying really hard to get my Patreon and my Depop up this week and start posting again, and really just trying to work with you guys, and trying to just kind of like, I guess, I hope it doesn't like, I'm trying to make money right now, so I'm sorry if I ever seem like, oh, she's doing another 24-hour stream or something, this season, but Christmas is coming up, and I still want to, like, I probably won't be able to get my family presents, so I'm making stuff from scratch and stuff, but, I really want to, like, not be afraid of finances during the season, so I'm gonna try really hard to get that Patreon going. I have some really cool ideas. It was something I was already gonna do anyways. I'm just trying to get it up and running. So if you guys want to check it out, it'll be up and running probably by the end of this week. And then I'm gonna get my Depop going. So if you guys, I have a bunch of hoodies, like oversized hoodies that like is both gender neutral. Emilio, thank you so much, Emilio, for the 10 gifted. Thank you so much. But I'm unavailable. Oh, Fred, I'm so grateful you're my friend, Fred. Emilio, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I'm also very, very grateful for that. It's really hard because because like, as you guys know, obviously I'm a TM. Thank you so much. Mwah. As you guys know, I'm a big, TMI person. Like, I share everything because that's how I like to talk. Like, it's enjoyable for me. But the fear of that, like, the other side is, like, I don't ever want it. Like, I just want you guys to know that, like, I don't share my anxieties and stuff because, oh, I'm trying to, like, guilt trip you guys into, like, paying for things or sending me money or something like that. And it really scares me that people, like, see it that way, but I can't really control how people see things, but it's really scary because I care a lot about what people think of me. Something I'm working on. But I'm literally just sharing it because, like, I'm sharing my heart with you guys because you guys are kind of like a big family to me, and, like, that's just how I talk about, you know? And so it makes me feel better to share it. I don't know if that makes sense. So I just want you guys to know that. Don't feel, like, pressured. Don't feel like, you know, oh, don't feel guilt-tripped or anything, please. Please. That is not my intention at all. Sent $20 on PayPal. I can do more later. Definitely do not hesitate. Stop. Lolo. Ghost, thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for the gifted sub. You don't have to send me money on PayPal, but that means a lot, like... Don't exert yourselves for me. Like, this is holiday season. I'm sorry, I'm trying so hard not to be a crybaby. This is a holiday season, and, like, you guys have yourselves to worry about and your family and your friends, and, like, you have to, like, buy presents and stuff, and this is a really expensive season, so... I'm sorry! I am a huge crybaby. So I just, like, please don't feel like you have to, like, help, but, like, it really means so much. like, I want you to know that, like, I really, it, like, almost hurts my heart how, like, I know how big of a deal it is. Like, like, thank you. Like, it's a huge sacrifice to just send your money to someone that you don't even know. But I feel so guilty. I don't know. I just feel really guilty that you guys are helping me out because it's like, because, like, it's not fair because I still get to, like, play video games and stuff, and I still get to, like, have my dream job, and it's not fair that there's other people out there that don't get this treatment, and I just feel really guilty when you guys give me stuff or help me out whenever I'm sharing that I'm going through a hard time, you know? But I love you guys a lot, and it means a lot, and I'm sorry that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for crying. I promise. I'm not trying to guilt trip or anything. I just am such a crybaby. I cry really easily. I cry at movies all the time. But I love you guys so much, and I'm sorry that I feel like like I don't mean to just. I'm sorry. But I love you guys, and I want to do like something in return. You know, like I don't want you guys just helping me without me at least like doing something. So that's why I really want to get my Patreon and my Depop up so that like you guys can like buy some of my clothes if you want something, because I have things that like guys can wear too, not just girls but girls also, or and then also like Patreon, I'm doing like I'm trying to like add some really cool stuff that are really that I know I'll be able to do. And I was thinking of doing 3 tiers, and like for one of the tiers I was gonna do like the Bible study and like a book club thing, where we actually meet on Discord like once or twice a month, because I know that I can commit to that. I wanted to do it weekly, but I knew I couldn't commit to that for sure. So I didn't want to overcommit and then disappoint. But while I must depart, got to get back to my editing. As I said, I would send money, but I'm in a weird spot right now. But you got my love, support, prayers. Anyways, see you, Hannah. See you, chat. Bye, Harrison. I hope that you have such a good rest of your day and week. Thanks for the follows, guys. Y'all are so sweet, and thank you so much for the subs. I really don't deserve them at all. I didn't do anything except cry, and like that's feels wrong. It feels wrong because it feels like it feels like I'm like I manipulated you guys by crying. I don't know. I'm oversharing now. Yeah, so all that being said, I am going to get those things up and running, and I'm going to get back to streaming a lot. And I was even thinking of maybe doing like a dono goal or a sub goal, and then if we hit that goal, like doing something really big and cool and awesome, like maybe I'll do like a stream on Christmas Day or something like that if you guys want that. Like something that you guys would really want that I could give back to you guys, and like, you know, just, and then like doing weekly game nights with the community again. I really want to get better about doing that and just playing games with you guys, and just streaming more often and like just really being active with you guys. And like I want to work really hard. I really do. I don't want, like, I want to have fun, but I also like I really do want to work really hard. And like I'm also going to be working really hard like whenever I go to these medical appointments. I also am going to the psychiatrist, and I am also starting therapy, which does cost money. So it's really fun, but it's necessary, and it'll help me, and I think it'll help me a lot with like not feeling so anxious and like scared and stuff, and just knowing that it's all going to be okay and it's all going to be fine, and you know, good things will happen again soon. Osmosis, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Thank you so much. Wait, hold up. Okay, sorry. I was just checking to make sure, because I'm pretty my D&D group. I usually do D&D on Tuesday nights with a group of people because I freaking love Dungeons and Dragons, and it is something I've always wanted to do since I was like a freaking kid, but I've never had friends that would do it with me or like a dungeon master. So, oh, yeah, you know what? If any of you guys know someone who's a dungeon master and you maybe want to like work something out with like doing like a like, you know, promoting like a once a week Dungeons and Dragons group, 1 or 2 in our Discord or something like that, like let me know. I could totally work with you guys on that. It sounds super fun. I might even join and be a part of one of them. But all that being said, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, honestly. Yeah, I love you guys. And that's the update for how this weekend has gone for me so far. But God is good, and You guys make my whole life happy. I don't know. I love you guys. And I also have really good friends. And I have Nick, and like I'm still so blessed. Like, even if it's like as crazy as it is, like I'm just focusing as much as I can on like the good things and the blessings of like I literally have a PC. Most people, there's a lot of people who can't even afford a PC to play games on. I literally have a roof over my head, and I have a Christmas tree. I put Christmas decorations up in my living room. This is the first year of my life I've ever been able to put Christmas decorations up, and I am so happy about it. Oh, you guys will also laugh at me. You'll actually my my friends and my mom and stuff, they were really mad at me because after I got back from the hospital and I ate my In-N-Out, I went home, and because I finally felt some sense of relief, of course, after going to the emergency room and having a medical emergency, of course, that's coming home from that is the day that I decide, you know what, I'm going to be as productive as I can be. And I set up all of my Christmas decorations that night. Like, I stayed up till like 2 a.m. just like decorating my Christmas tree. And my family my mom was so mad at me because she was like, Hannah, you need to rest. You literally went through a traumatic experience and went to the hospital today. Like, you need to like take advantage of the leftover morphine in your system and take a fat rest. And I decided to stay up and freaking decorate my house for Christmas. Hannah, check Dono. Do I not have Dono notifications on? She doesn't have commitment issues. She has overcommitment issues. Actually, like, I don't think I've heard a truer statement. Are you talking about my PayPal? Yeah. My PayPal? I don't. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. I get really bad out. But why? Why? I didn't do I don't deserve it at all. Thank you guys so much. I don't deserve you. I don't. I I don't know why I feel so, like I want to give it back. It's not fair because there's people who don't. What? I'm like really thankful, but I also feel like guilty because other people, I just didn't do anything. Oh, big crying stream today. You guys. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you hate crying voices. I know hearing someone like with a crying voice really irritates some people. I'm so sorry. If this is like, I'm sorry. It doesn't feel real. Why would you guys I'm so like undeserving. I don't understand. Everyone donated like a total of like a little over $1,000. It was a lot of money. That's my rent this month. And I didn't deserve it. It's not fair. I don't feel right taking it. I don't I don't know what my heart hurts. I'm sorry for crying so much. I don't. The freaking tavern music in the background. Oh, I love you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you guys. I don't know, like that. I'm not like. I don't deserve it. I really don't. Like you can say that I do all you want, but I really don't. Thank you guys so much. I want to keep streaming really bad, but I'm only gonna keep crying. So part of like, is it okay if I end stream because I just want to go cry? Is that okay? I don't want to keep just annoying you guys with just sitting here and crying on stream. I don't. Actually, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Gold boy, thank you so much for the gifted sub. It means a lot. You guys, I love you so much. I wish I could give everyone a hug. It hurts how much I genuinely care about you guys, and that's part of why I feel so wrong that you guys donate to me. That's why I try so hard to take brand deals when I can so that nobody has to send me their money. I want to be able to help you guys. I feel like I don't know, I just feel guilty because I feel like I'm failing because I thought I was finally gonna be in a place where I can help you guys instead, and then now I'm back to really struggling financially and you guys are helping me again and I don't deserve it. I feel so dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's probably so annoying that I'm crying. I should end stream, and I will stream again tomorrow. And when I stream tomorrow, I will be back to myself, not crying. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 20 subs. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Noodle, you too, guys, stop it. I can't breathe. Please. I'm getting a headache. Thank you guys so much. I need to go before you guys. Yeah, the pizza is cold, but that's okay. I'll just pop it back in the oven and stream and go see Nick. I'm gonna do that, Fred. I love you guys. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm such a crybaby. Ow. I should have opened my eyes. I hit my teeth. Okay, I'm gonna go. Mike, thank you so much. I love you guys. I need to go. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just such a crybaby because I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. I need to talk to like Nick or something. I love you guys. Bye.